Hi everyone, I'm here to share a Fire Mountain Gems and Beads haul. Now this I ordered March 19th and it looks like it shipped March 22nd, so I would have gotten this at the end of March, and it's been sitting closed. Hadn't even opened it until a few minutes ago, which is getting close to the end of April. April 21st it is today when I'm airing this. So I've opened the box. I just thought I'd show you. Fire Mountain is one of those. They have this tiered pricing. So I'm one that puts stuff in my cart and I leave it there until I get to the 4th level, because that's the better pricing. Now, if you're wholesale and you can afford to spend a lot more than that, there's also wholesale below that 4th level pricing. And years ago I used to be there, but now I can only go, as far down as the 4th level, which is cheaper by like half than their 1st level. So I tend to leave things in my cart till I have enough to meet that level and have the money to buy this stuff. So this was kind of a stock up haul, and there's not a ton of beads in it, but there's lots of findings and stuff like that. There are some beads in here too. So I asked you in one of my last videos whether you like to see that kind of stuff, and many of you said yes, show us. So I'm going to. With Fire Mountain, you always get this tissue with the Packed with Love sticker, which is cool, and usually their little treasure chest mini catalog, I'll call it. I haven't even obviously looked at any of this yet, but look, they have Swarovski pearl mix on sale, and they've been having sales like that, so I'll look through that too. I don't know, I don't tend to usually get things out of here, although I have occasionally done so. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the box and get it out of the way and kind of organize, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I don't know how organized I am, but I sort of categorize things. There will still be plastic rattling, just so you know, because Fire Mountain has a tendency to, and it's so things don't get broken and stuff, but like if you have two, they put them in an outer bag, so there's almost like excessive packaging. And I didn't go through and take them out, but I will be doing that. So anyway, the first thing I got is 2 packs of 100 of 3x4-inch zip top bags. Not very exciting. They were $2.04 though for 100. And you know, if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can get a pack of little clear bags. I don't think they're quite this big, and you only get 20. So it's like $1 for 20. So that's not really a great deal when you can get 100 for $2.04, and they're a little bigger. They're 3x4. So I get them in my stock up because I use these all the time. You can fit a large earring card in here with earrings on it, obviously. You can also fit your bracelets in here, or necklaces if you don't mind them being, not on a card or something. So I put the box on the floor. Let me just put this stuff back in it as I show you. Alright, so let's do clasps. Well, let's do a charm here. These are the only charms I think I got, and I had made that sunflower bracelet and I loved that a while back. If you missed that, I'll try and find where I showed it. It was in a finished jewelry pieces. These are double-sided. I can't remember if they're tiara cast or not. They look like it and feel like it to me. They're just calling them charm antique brass plated, ABP, antique brass plated pewter sunflower 15 by 15 millimeter pack of 2, and that was, when I bought it, it was $3.13. Now remember, I got it at the lowest level and their prices change, so I don't know what the price will be, but I'm actually going to go ahead, well no, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. I am going to check them off with pencil on my list as I do this, so I know I'm not missing anything. Then I bought some clasps. I was having trouble finding nice size silver plated like a toggle clasp. These are called infinity clasps, and I thought these were pretty neat. They're a little bit, oh, they have jump rings with them. They're a little bit larger jump rings, so I wanted to see how these work. They work like a lobster, but they look like an infinity link, and I do have some infinity links, so I thought I could make some jewelry pieces with the infinity link as a focal, and then these as the clasp. So that is why I got those, and they came in a pack of 4. They're called Clasp Silver Plated SLP Brass Infinity 14.5 by 9 millimeter pack of 4. Here's the number, H2O-B7999FN. Sorry, my camera does not like to focus. And then I don't know if you'll recall, also I had made a necklace and everybody was like, "Ooh, I love that clasp." These are those I call them carabiner or whatever, but they're just self-closing oval is what they call them. And I really like them because I think they're secure, but they're easy also. And I got them, these came 2 to a pack. These are 20 by 16 millimeter silver plated brass self-closing oval, and the number is H2OA 4087FN. It's not going to cooperate. It is not going to cooperate. Sorry. Anyway, H2OA 4087FN. I'm going to bring it down a little closer too. Oh, well, here you can see the A4087FN. Most all of their items start with H2O. So just think of water, H2O. A4087FN. I might show better. And 2 pieces. These are made in China, but they're nice quality. And then I got smaller ones. I got the gold-plated brass, and they're 14 by 10. They're the same concept. And the silver-plated brass, 14 by 10. And those, okay, the gold ones are number H2OA 4083FN. Come on, focus. Why won't it focus? I don't know. There we go, for a little bit. And the silver plated brass are H2OA 4084FN. Whoa, we got to clear. And that comes in also a pack of 2, as does the gold. And they do have the rings on the side. So those are those 3. And let's see, I'm going to check them off because they're right here on my list. And the infinity. So that's the clasps. Then, so I'm kind of doing the boring stuff for you first. Okay, I went after oval jump rings, and I did manage to find some in gold. And these are gold-plated brass, 8 by 6 millimeter, which I find to be a nice size. And these are 18 gauge. And it's a pack of 100, and I'll see if I can tell you what I paid for them in a minute. And there they are. So oval is a little more secure because the slit is on the side. So your piece here and here is not going to pull it apart as easy as it would a round jump ring. And these were $2.65 for 100. And then the copper ones, same size, so I'm not going to take them out. Oh no, I'm sorry, these are a little bit smaller. These are 7 by 6 millimeter, and they're 16 gauge, so they're a little thicker and a little smaller. Yeah, I think these were the only ones I could find. To be honest with you, some of these are open, and I'm not as crazy about that, but they'll work, and they're thicker. These were $3.92 for a pack of 100, so they must be more popular. I don't have a whole lot of copper jump rings, so that's why I got them, and plus I wanted them in the oval. I'm sorry. So the gold ones were H2O 5321FD, which was clear for a second. There we go. And the copper ones are H2O 6483FY. 6483FY. And they're a little bit smaller but thicker. And then I got them in antique brass, antique gold plated brass is what they're calling them. But they look like that brass, like we just used in the bargain bead box for the month. And these again are the 8x6mm 18 gauge. And so there you have it. Now sometimes they have smaller ones, but most of the time I like this size, this 8x6. I don't think they have the smaller ones in all the different colors. And then I stocked up on 8x6mm 18 gauge. I got a pack of 500, which is basically 5 packs of 100. And so this pack of 500 was only $4.23. That's a lot of jump rings, guys. Silver plated brass oval 8x6 18 gauge, $4.23. H2OA 5060 FN. There we go. Well, for a second. And they look just like those other ones I showed you. You can sort of see the oval. Alright, so I stocked up on those. $4.23 for 500. Now they probably came in 100, but I know I use the silver a lot. So I got the gold in a pack of 100. They were $2.65, as were the antique gold plated, which looks like the brass or bronze. And then the copper was $3.92 for 100. Those are the prices I paid at the 4th tier down. So that's those. And then, you know, I really don't like split rings, but I did get some in gold and in silver. I mean, I'm sorry, and in antique brass plated steel. These are gold finished steel. GLF is gold finished steel. And let me see how much those were, if I can find them. Split ring, not seeing split rings. Not sure. Can't find them on the list. I don't think they were a whole lot of, oh, here they are, right above the other ones. Okay, so the antique brass plated steel, these are 8mm split rings, so they're pretty big. And I mostly got them to use for like heating things. Yeah. And these are called economy, Findings Economy split ring. So these were for 100, which is C, package C is 100. These were $2.32 for 100. And the gold finished ones, no, I'm sorry. These were $2.04 for 100, and the gold ones were $2.32. So the gold ones for the split rings were H2O 2297FN, and the antique brass plated or bronze plated H2OA 6966FN. FN meaning finding. And of course these are made in China, both of them. Okay, so that's those two. And you may or may not be able to get these prices. Also, Fire Mountain has, especially for things like jump rings and beads and things too, or earring findings, they have different size pack. So they might have a pack of 50 plus or 100 or 500, like I got those silver jump rings, that kind of thing. All right, so now we have some wings. I make angel earrings in the winter, you know, Christmas, well, around the holidays, and these came in a double thing because I got two. I'm going to take them out of here, and this ripped, of course. But these are antique silver plated pewter wings, package of 2, and I got 6 sets of these. So, but these were not real cheap. These were $3.62 for 2, but these are really nice ones. Some of the wings I've gotten are not so nice, but I use them for earrings, and they're really pretty. I love this style wing. It's almost like a bow, but it's a wing, and I think they're gorgeous. If it'll, let me put this light up a little bit. They have like lines in them. I don't know if you can see them or not. I wish this would focus for me. Why won't it focus? Too much glare, huh? Maybe that helps. No, there we go. Yay. So that's what they look like, and I got 6 pair of those. I have a little drawer I keep these in. These were made in the USA. I think these are tiara cast, which is always a little more expensive, but the quality is there. They last a long time. I'm actually going to just stick that in there since I took it off. And then I got them in antique gold plated pewter also. Guess I won't tear that off. And I got 6 of these as well, because some people like gold, and some colors that I use for beads go with the gold. So again, same thing, but in antique gold plated pewter wings. So, and those were the same price, $3.62 for 2. So, yep, I paid that, and I got 6 pair because I stocked up, and then I have them for when holiday time comes, because I know I'm about out of those if I'm not out of those. I'm going to save, I do have some beads, I'm going to save them for last, so hang with me. Next is next I'm going to show you a free gift. I was so happy to get this because I've gotten this before and I use it all the time. If I can figure out how to open it, I will. It is their little bead sizer measuring tool. It's like sealed, so I'm going to open it. You know, sometimes they were giving out pins and stuff, but I love this thing. I keep it, I used to keep it when I'm doing my bead inventory or whatever. If I need to check the length of an earring or something, it's got a little measure chart up to 3 1/4 inches basically, or millimeters for bead size or clasp size. See, it shows you there, that's 13 millimeter. And it's got standard to metric measurements, birthstone, gemstones. It's called a pocket beader. And on the other side, it's got cord sizes, what the width of them would be, and wire thicknesses in gauges, American Standard gauges. So my favorite is 20 gauge, 18 is nice and heavy, 20 and 22, and then for wire wrapping you get thinner. And here we have bead sizes, and it tells you how many beads you get per inch in what millimeter. So for example, if you had a tiny little 3 millimeter bead, you could fit 8.46, almost 8.5 beads in an inch length. And this is a millimeter size in the rounds, and it's showing you 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 6, 8, 10. So if you lay your bead on here and it's a round, you can tell what millimeter it is. And if it's not a round, you put it over on this side and lay it on here to see what the millimeter is. I love this thing. Thank you so much, Fire Mountain, because I usually keep this near my computer. I have a little tray, but I moved it somewhere and I don't know where I moved it to. So thank you, thank you. All right, now we're going to do head pins. I have lots of silver, but I don't have a lot of the antique, they call it antique gold plated brass. 2-inch 21 gauge is my favorite size of head pin. These are just your standard with the flat heads. I like their head pins because you don't get a bunch of them that are off center. Most of them are centered, and they're not, I mean, some of them are bent, but they're not terribly all bent up like, well, this one, now I say that and there's one that is. But that's an easy fix with your nylon jaw pliers. Anyway, I find 2-inch to be the right length because I don't run out of room when I wire wrap, and 21 gauge is a nice thickness that works with most things. Now, it sometimes will not work with like really small hole beads like freshwater pearls. Sometimes they don't always work with that, but most beads do. And if you have a really large hole, yeah, this is not going to be the thing to work with it, but I wouldn't be using head pins with a really large hole anyway. So I paid $4.59 for a pack of 100, which I didn't think was terrible. And then I got 2 in the regular gold. Same exact thing, but in gold plated brass. 2-inch 21 gauge, and those I paid $5.41 per 100. So I'm stocked. I've got 200 in that. I think I'm pretty low on head pins in gold actually, and getting low on the antique gold plated brass. I'm not sure I actually even had any from Fire Mountain. I had bought some from Beading a while back, and I got my eye pins from Beading, so I don't know. So anyway, that's what I paid, but again, they might have different smaller packs, but I find you get a better value if you at least get the 100 packs than you do if you get the smaller packs. If you look at them on the website for Fire Mountain, they usually have pay as low as X amount per each, and when you look at them in the different packs, the as low as means the lowest down, the 4th level, which is what I got, pricing. And if you look at the price per unit, that's important. Price per unit is lower when you get the larger quantity packs. Same as when you buy food, right? You buy in bulk, you save money. Okay, now we have a whole bunch of different ear wires and stuff. So let me see. All right. I have to figure out, I'll just pick them up, and let's do this one first because it's smaller. These are a little different. These are called silver plated brass marquee 19 millimeter. Trying to see where it is on my list, and I'm not seeing it. Okay, the last thing on the list. These were $2.60 for 5 pair. Again, not terrible pricing. And these are really kind of cool. These are kind of thin. They're thinner than I thought they would be. But I love the shape of these. I've done earrings in this shape before, and that's what they look like. And I think they stay in your ear nice because of the shape. There they are. They are a little thinner than I expected. Just says 19 millimeter. That's the length, I think. Or it might be from here to here, actually. You know what? Let's check. I think it's actually from side to side at the widest point. Nope, because 19 would be already here. So it is the length from here down to here. It's 19 millimeter. And then from here, it is about 13. So it's about 13 by 19 millimeter and 5 pair. And let me just write on this bag. $2.60 is what I paid. I'm just gonna write, whoops, I can't even get it to right because it's on the soft. 5 pair there, $2.60 for 5 pair. Okay, now let's keep that handy thing. Let me take a sip of coffee. Sorry. This could be a long video. You might want to pause and go get some coffee or tea or whatever your beverage of choice is as well. Okay, I didn't give you the number of on those. Those were H2OA 8556 FN. There we go. Anyway, and these are silver plated brass with heart lever backs, 16 millimeter, 5 pair, and I got 2 packs of 5 pair. Okay, so I mean, these were a good price. These are, what I say, with heart. Yeah, I'll show them to you in a minute. These were $2.04 for 5 pair, and I got 2 sets of, so I have 10 pair. 5 pair times 2. Now that's at the lowest available pricing level. I'll show you in that little book at the end how that works, what I'm talking about. These are what they look like. Lever backs are my favorite. All right, this light, let me put this one back on and turn this other one down a little bit. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Doesn't like the glare. Anyway, they have a little heart on, and they're the lever backs that open like that and then go closed. So 5 pair. I thought they were really cute. They'll be nice around, you know, Valentine's Day kind of thing. So, and again, those were H2OB 4391FN is the number, and at the 4th level I paid $2.04. Now their pricing changes, so I can't control that, but it should be around that area at the 4th level. At the top level, it's probably double that, roughly. So just so you know. Okay, so we got those, and then I have silver plated brass with loop. I think that's this one. Okay, these are H2O8. I'm sorry. H2OB 4377FN. And these are also lever backs. Also paid $2.04 for 5 pair, and these are 17.5 millimeters, so they're a little longer. That's the length. And they're just plain with a loop. And those other ones, I hope they had some kind of a loop. Yeah, they did. They also had a loop, but they had a heart. So these are just plain with loop. They look like that. They're a little bit bigger than some of the, longer than some of the others I have. So if you're looking for longer, from point of ear, going in ear, down to where they hang the bead on, their beads, these would be nice for you. So they're a little bigger than I like. I like the 16 millimeter ones, like the last one, a little better, but they'll have a purpose. And at the price, at $2.04 for 5 pair, I just couldn't, I couldn't not get them, right? So like I said, I put things in my cart until I reach that level, and yeah, then I buy. That's when, also when I have the money. Okay, so let me make sure. This pack was $6.39, but there's 50 pair in here. These are just the fish hooks. These are made in China, so this is like their economy pack. And these are silver finished steel ball and coil. You know, when you're doing fashion jewelry, what I do is I will make them in fashion jewelry ear wires, but if people want an upgrade to sterling, I can do that, and then I'll charge them an extra $5 or something like that for a pair of sterling silver ear wires. I have to rethink that lately, but they're pretty consistent, it looks like. And that's one thing I notice in some places you get them, they're not. They're pretty consistent in the coils and everything here. So this was $6.39 for 50 pair. So let's see what that comes out to per pair. It's not a whole lot. Oops. All right, 6.39. Oops. Anybody else have that problem with their phone calculator? It's 13 cents basically per pair of ear wires. You know, that's a good price for silver finished. So I just got one pack of those because 50 pair will go a long way. Although I do make a lot of earrings, right? I do. So yeah, and I do have stainless steel also. And I have sterling silver also. I'm pretty well stocked now, I think, on earrings styles. But sometimes you just want a certain kind. Anyway, these are H2O 1415 FN. It's not gonna do it. There we go. And those were $6.39 per 50 pair. And I'm going to just put 13 cents a pair, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's that one. That's this one. These are H2O-B 2046FN. I got 2 packs of 5 pair. These are silver finished stainless steel. So these are a little more money. Sorry. These are made in China though too. Most things are, right? And these are silver finished stainless steel brass with coil 21 gauge, which I like for ear wires. Let's see if I can get them open. They're going to look similar to what we just had. They're a little smaller, I think. The other one didn't give a size, but these look a little smaller, more petite. But they're very pretty finish, and they're hammered flat or pressed flat, which I like here as well. And these were $1.98 for 5 pair. So let's see what that is, right? Oops, divided by 5. See, that's 40 cents a pair, 30.396. So they're more money, but that's because they're silver finished stainless steel as opposed to just steel, right? And that one is stuck down in there. Alright, can't find the bag opening. It closed up on me. There we go. Alright, and I got 2 packs of those. I mean, 40 cents a pair of ear wires is still not bad, right? So they're in an inner bag, and then an outer bag, and then because I got 2 of them, there's the packaging is a bit. It is a bit, but they come, and I have only once had a bead break in their packaging, I think, and I forgot to write on that. Anyway, those were H2O-B 2046FN. All right, now we have one more pack of silver. But I think these are either stainless steel or sterling. Let me see if I can find them. And we have some gold. Oh, and then we have some more lever backs. Alright, let's see this one. These have a ball on them, and the other ones had a coil. It still doesn't... So I can't remember if these are stainless or... I think they might be. Or sterling. Let me look at the price. These have to be sterling. These are $8.23 for 5 pair. I don't think I'm going to open them because they're sealed. And I don't... I'm not sure if they're sterling because usually sterling has a little thing to keep them from tarnishing. And this does not. So they might be stainless steel. Anyway, these are fish hook flat with a ball. See, they have a little ball. They have a coil too, a tiny coil, but they also have that little, excuse me, ball right before the loop. These are also flat, made in India. H2O 4903 FN, 19 millimeter from top to bottom. They're a nice size. I like them. I just can't remember if SS is, sometimes it's stainless steel and sometimes it's sterling. They might be sterling silver. I'm just not sure. At that price, I think so. I think so. I'll have to tell you. So H2O 4903 FN. Okay, and then so those were $8.23 for 5 pair. All right, we have 4 more things, the ear wires and lever backs and stuff. I'm just going to pick them up as I see them here. These are gold-plated brass dome with loop. So now we're getting into gold ones. Dome with loop, 17 millimeter. 5 pair for $2.41. So these have a little ball with a loop. They're a little more petite this way, but these are gold-plated brass lever backs. Lever backs are my favorite because they're so secure. I like wearing lever backs. So what did I say? These are H2O B4360 FN. There you go. And what did I say? I paid $2.41 for 5 pair, so not bad. Okay, and then let's see, we have a pack of 50 pair. These are gold finished fish hook ball coil 50 pair. I think you kind of know they're like those silver ones. These were $9.69 for 50 pair. Let's see what that is too. 19 cents a pair, basically. 0.1918 a pair. Pretty good price, right? They're kind of that yellowy gold. They do have a ball and a coil on them. So anyway, 19 cents a pair. $19 and, did I read that right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, $19 and, no wait, that's not right. $9.69. $9.69 a pair. Yep, okay. Alright, these ones are lever backs, gold plated brass with loop. 17.5 millimeter. These were $19.54, but there's 50 pair in here. So these are just a standard lever back with a loop, but there's 50 pair of them. And these are gold plated brass. So I figure if the gold plating wears off, brass is still yellow, right? Not true if you have silver. So these were $19.54 for 50 pair. $19.54 divided by 50 pair. They're 39 cents a pair for lever backs. So $19.54 for 50 pair, 39 cents a pair. There we go. All right. And last thing on the earrings, I think, I hope I got them all. I'll have to go back and check. These are going to be, and I don't know if I told you those numbers on the other one. The lever backs I just showed you, the 50 pair, H2O 8507 FD. Not going to focus. There we go. Okay. And these are going to be lever backs also, gold plated brass with a heart. Similar to the silver ones I showed you before, these are a little shorter And there's 5 pair per pack, but I got 2. They're H2O B4370FN. Boy, it really doesn't like to focus on stuff like that. Anyway, H2OB as in boy 4370FN if you're interested. And these were, let me go across correctly, $2.28 per 5 pair. Oops. $2.28 per 5 pair. I know this is long, so sorry everyone. Beads are next. Beads are next. Yeah, these are like the silver ones I got. They have a heart on them. Aren't they cute? So I have them in silver and gold. They're a little bit shorter, more petite. So good price though, $2.23 for 5 pair. We'll see what that comes out to. $2.28 for 5 pair. Excuse me. Oops. Divided by 5. 46. So gold usually is a little more than, actually let me put that where they're not going to be on earrings. And make sure I have the right one. Yep, $2.28 per 5 pair. So I actually have 10 pair though. And what I have to make sure I did that right. Divided by 5. Yeah. So they're going to be 46 cents a pair. So a little more money. Alright, let's get to the beads. Okay. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Bumped you. Alright, first thing I have is, I think most of these are going to be check glass except one pack. These are called Pink Pastel Pearl Candy Beads. And I've seen these before, but I think I might have only gotten one once before. And it might have been in a grab bag, like from Potomac Beads or something. These are candy beads. They're pressed check glass beads. And they're 8mm. So they're like a little coin bead. And I just thought these were adorable. And these are, these are 2-hole beads. Oops, that one wanted to escape. So yeah, they're flat on one side and then they're domed, sort of like a piece of candy, like a mince and stuff. But I thought the color was so pretty with the pastel pink. So I got 2 packs of them because they come in a pack of 20. It looks like I got 3 packs of them. Oh no, I got 2. Boy, I'm really losing it, huh? This one is open now. So I have 40 beads altogether. And these were, I paid, let me see if I'm going, $1.98 for 20. Or $3.96 for 40 beads. So I didn't think that was bad at all. And these are Preciosa brand check glass beads. I'll fold that one over. And the item code is, can't wait to try them actually. It's A208415MD. Okay, and I'm gonna write on here $1.98 for 20. Again at the 4th level. Let's just out of curiosity see what that works out to be. Like 10 cents a bead, which is a little bit on the high side, but not really for check glass, I guess. Anyway, that's what I got there. And then I think to go with them, I got some more Preciosa rounds. Let's see which ones. Not those. Light rose round. I think it was these. And then I also got these darker ones. So let's see what color. I think the lighter ones is what I got to go with these. Yeah. I did. So these are a pack of 24. They're $3.50 for 24. And these are Czech crystal. So, you know, Swarovski is getting out of the market. I probably have a similar color in Swarovski, but I thought these light pink ones were beautiful. They're very sparkly. I'm not going to take them out right now. These are number H2OB 6518CY, and that's what I paid, $3.50 for a pack of 24. They're 6mm round. So looking at our handy dandy thing, that's about that big. And 6mm. Let's see if we could hold one up to there. Yeah, that's about right. So that little tiny 6 in that white circle is where one of those beads fits. So cool, very pretty. There's a crystal, which is basically a very sparkly glass. And then I got them in regular rose. I got 2 packs of those, and these were also $3.50 for 24. And so what I say, 10 cents a bead. I'm not going to take them out of here. They're just a darker pink than the other. Really pretty color. I'll show you the comparison. There's the light rose, and this is the rose. They go nice together. Let's hold them up to the candy buttons. See, they look nice with them too. Maybe I'll use all 3 together. And these are rounds. They're not bicones. They're faceted round crystals. Check glass, and the number for the darker rose here is H2OB 6522CY. I got 2 packs of the dark, 1 of the light, which I should have got 2 of them, and the candy beads, which are 2 whole. They're cute. I like them. Okay, so that's those. Rose and light rose. Then Capri blue, you know. Oh, that's not Capri blue. Hang on. Is this Capri blue? Oh, they're calling this Capri blue, but it looks darker to me than Capri blue. I'll have to maybe, it just says Capri blue. When I like a color, I usually go all out for it. So I got Capri blue, and I got these ones. These are blue zircon. Now these are bicones. Blue zircon 4mm bicones, pack of 48. And let me see how much they were. $2.19 for a pack of 48. And these are also Czech glass bicones. So let's see what that comes out to be. Like 4.5, 5 cents a bead. For a crystal bicone, Czech glass. Isn't that pretty color? That does look like blue zircon, doesn't it? Anyway, the number on those, the blue zircon 4mm bicone, H2O A7572CY. Typically, I like to get a bigger pack than 48 because most projects using the bicones, if you're doing bead weaving, take 50 or more. I might have to get another pack of those if they have any more available. So I'll put that in my cart and let it sit for a while, right? But you have to be careful because if they're going to be on closeout or something, then yeah. Or if they're part of like a sale. Sorry for taking a sip of coffee. Alright, so the next color I got here then was this Capri blue. Because I had gotten some Capri blue stuff from a different company not long ago. So, and I thought these would go well with them. Let's do this. This is the 4mm bicones again. And a pack of 48. It should be roughly the same price, I would think. Let's see. Yeah, $2.19 for 48. Which we know were 5 cents a bead, right? Yep. the number on these for Capri Blue 4mm bicones is H2OA 7563Y if you're interested. So you can search on these numbers. That's why I'm giving you the numbers on their website. Now these next two, this one's a bicone also. It's a 6mm bicone, pack of 24 in the same color. And that number is H2OA 7638CY. And they were $2.20 for 6mm bicones. So basically still 5 cents a bead. But you get, how many do you get in here? 24? Yeah. So I got 2 packs, so I'd have 48 of them. So 5 cents a bead, but you get less beads in a pack, right? Yeah. So H2OA 7638CY for the 6mm bicone. And then these are 6mm, but they're rounds. And let's see. Pack of 24 is $3.50 for the rounds. I guess because there's more material in a round. I don't know. And let's see what that comes out to be. $3.50 divided by 24. About 15 cents a bead for the rounds. And I actually have to check the other one. I don't think that's right because there was less beads. I think it's double that. Yeah, 9 cents a bead on the 6mm bicone, 5 cents on the 4mm, and 15 cents on the 6mm round. And the number on the rounds, which are really pretty, loving that color, H2OB 6545CY. I'm trying to think. I don't know what CY means. Maybe check crystal? Crystal, CY. H2OB 6545. I haven't quite figured out what the A, B, C's and stuff in the middle. Some just have a dash. So I don't know what the designation in the middle is. I haven't figured that out in their inventory system yet. Boy, that does not want to show. H2OB 6545CY. $3.50 a pack for 24. Now again on the 4th level pricing. Okay. And I know I'm sure you're tired of me saying that, but let me show you what that means before I show you the rest of the beads. So maybe, okay, like here, Swarovski Crystal Zillion Heart Pendant, both priced the same, sold individually, and here's your quantity discount. So, and that doesn't mean just for this item. If you buy 1 to 14, well, usually it doesn't. 1 to 14 of any items, you get this level pricing. This is level, what I call level 1. 15 to 49 items, $277. So let's say you have an order and you have 100 or more items in your cart. For all the items in your cart, you would get this lowest level pricing. So you see on this particular heart, it drops from $284 to $263. Now sometimes they'll have an item like this and they'll say it's this amount and now it's this. It will be that price all across all the levels. That's like a sale price or something. But usually on the website, most items are going to be like this all affordable pricing. It goes from, see, like here, magnesite, it drops from $660 down to $319. So sometimes it's like half the price. Here, chalcedony, $21.92 if you just get one item. But if you get 100 items in your cart of whatever, you get the $12.88 price. So it kind of pays to save up and get one big order when you're shopping here, which is what I try and do. I try and do stock ups, and they do have some nice, I had to turn to that page of gemstones, didn't I? I will look at that later. Anyway, I don't really need any more beads, but yeah. All right, so the next things, I was kind of on this, this kick of get like a certain colorway and get it in all these different sizes. So I saw these. I think I actually had these in my cart since like December, and they're a sparkly white. Let me get a, maybe this size. So I got them in, these are all rounds. They're fire polished check glass, snow white rounds, 4mm, 6mm, 8mm, 10mm, and I want to say 12. Yep, 12. So I got them in 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 sizes. And I just got one of each. But I'm going to open the 6mm, and these are just so sparkly and pretty. Fire polish usually is, and I like the white because I thought these would be great in winter for like snowy projects, right? I hope the sparkle's going to show. Really pretty. So yeah, I got them. Or you could use them in summer too, but I don't know. I think these remind me more of a wintry, snowy white, which I know some parts of the country are saying, no, we're getting snow now. I have a friend in Ohio, and she said they were expecting snow today, the 21st of April. So anyway, yeah, I got these in all different sizes. These are Preciosa Ornella check glass, faceted round, fire polished beads. So I'll just read you off the numbers. And let me see the prices. Okay, so for 4mm, and they're 16-inch strands. All of them are 16-inch strands. So you're going to get less beads on a 16-inch strand with 12mm than you are with 6mm, and definitely more on the 4mm. And I'm not going to spend the time to count them and do the calculation. I don't think they, yeah, they don't tell you. These are called Snow White, made in Czech Republic. Yep. And I like, I generally like keeping these in their packaging so that you know where they came from and that kind of thing, if you want to. Plus it shows their validity, right? So I like that. All right, so 4mm rounds were $2.84 for however many's in there, which I'll have to count later. I'll just put per strand at the time I got them, and they're H2OA 2196GL, which isn't going to show. Anyway, I read it to you. 6mm rounds were $2.98 a strand, so they're going to be a little more. And they're H2OA 2197. Not going to do, there we go, GL. 8mm rounds were $3.40, was that right? $3.46? Yeah, $3.46 per 16-inch strand. H2OA 2198 GL. GL means glass, because that's what it is, fire polish glass. Okay, then 10mm round is $4.91 per strand. Now remember, at the lowest price level, it's H2OA 2199 GL. Those are pretty. They look like snowballs, don't they? Glistening snowballs. And then 12mm round. These are big guys. These were $6.43 per strand, so they're going to be obviously more per bead. Okay, and those are H2OA 2200 GL. No, nope, not going to happen. H2OA 2200 GL. Now I have one more thing to show you, and these are Celestial Pearls. Celestial Pearls Mountains brand of crystals and stuff, but they're made in China, so they're not Czech glass. And these are called ivory rounds, and they're 6mm, and I got a pack. It comes as a pack of 2. H2O 7744 GB. I don't know what GB stands for. Glass bead, I think. 7744 GB. These are called ivory. They look a little more yellowy to me, but for a pack of 2 strands, it was $2.67 for 2 strands. So that's like $1.30 per strand, roughly $1.35. 16-inch strand, nice long strand, right? They're pretty. Let's see. The quality is pretty nice. You don't get a lot of that stuck together. You know, I like the quality of these Celestial pearls. They have their own line of Chinese crystal and pearls, and these are part of that. So they're a value kind of thing. $2.67 for 2 strands, and they're ivory, sort of yellowy ivory. Let me turn my light back up. Yeah, they're sort of a, they look more yellow in person to me. Okay, so yeah, they do look a little more yellow to me, but they're coming across as ivory, true ivory there, so that's good. It might be my lighting, I don't know. Anyway, I'll struggle putting them back in. So yeah, $2.67 for 2 strands, H2O 7744 GB, and that's those. And that is my last item on this haul. I spent quite a bit, but like I said, I think I got good values for most items. And some things I had in my cart, I'm pretty sure those white beads, and maybe the blue ones too, were in my cart since like December. So of course, every now and then I get an email, please close out your cart, you know. And then also I get things are about to sell out, and sometimes they do. If you leave them in your cart that long, sometimes they sell out and you miss out. And yeah, that happens. And then you just have to wait for them to come back in. Or now they have notifications working. I just got an email about that the other day, that if they're out of stock, but it's part of their normal stock, not a special thing, then you can be notified when they're back in stock. So that's nice. So yeah, that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed that, and sorry for the long video. Let me know if you like that kind of video. I know some of you said you like any kind of haul, but I know I made it long by giving you prices and everything and the item codes, but I thought some people might like that. I don't know. If not, let me know that too, and I'll just do it without the prices and stuff next time, because like I said, that was 4th level pricing. I don't know that you'd be able to get that unless you save it and stuff in your cart to be able to get that quantity discount of over 100 items. And like if I get an item and I get 6 packs of them, each pack counts as an item. So like on some of those like the wing beads where I got 6 packs of 2, each pack counts as an item. So right there I had 12. I had 6 in silver and 6 in gold. So it adds up quickly. And yeah, so I like Fire Mountain. I like that they give you a lot of information on what you're getting. I used to get gemstones there quite a bit, and I like that they give you the grade of the gemstone and details on it. And if you read the description on the website, it oftentimes tells you where the beads are from or various locations they could be from. Most of them are cut in either India or China now, as far as making the beads themselves and faceting them, but the origin of the bead is what I'm talking about. So like a lot of quartz and amethyst and things come from Brazil, that kind of thing. So I like that. I like knowing about that. I like knowing the grade, and I also like knowing whether they're heat treated, dyed, coated, waxed, assembled, which usually means added to resin, so ground up or whatever, or pieced and added to resin. I like to know that, and I like to tell my customers that when I sell a piece. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not familiar with Fire Mountain Gems and Beads, go check them out, see what they have. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not really sponsored by anybody. I just like certain companies. I've shopped with Fire Mountain for a long time. They, when magazines were a big thing, and they might still be, they always show up in magazines. Their catalogs are nice. They have inspiration in them, different styles, and their website has patterns and things you can follow to make your own pieces. But please don't make a piece to sell using someone else's pattern. Change it if you're gonna, do something like that. Change it up, make it your own, and just use it as, as inspiration. All right, enough preaching. Thank you for watching. Hugs, love, and peace. Have a wonderful day, week, month. April's almost over. I can't believe we're a third of the way through 2021. Eeks. I think it's going to get better as the year goes on. I sure hope so. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.